The heart is our physical and emotional center. It is a powerful, energetic location for both the body and the mind. Heart-centered consciousness is a widely acknowledged path of liberation. We align with this timeless truth and believe that the path of spiritual awakening is through the heart. We advocate for regular heart-opening practices and ask practitioners to forgive often. Sufi Islam, quote, "I looked in temples, churches, and mosques, but I found the divine within my heart," end quote, Rumi. Psychology of Carl Jung, quote, "Your vision will become clear only when you look into your heart. Who looks inside awakens," end quote. Letters, Volume 1. Hinduism, quote, "There is a light that shines beyond all things on earth, beyond us all, beyond the heavens, beyond the highest, the very highest heavens. This is the light that shines in our heart," end quote. Chandogya Upanishad 3:13-7. Some Buddhists claim the mind is actually located within the heart. They have a word for awakening this heart-mind center, bodhicitta. Meditation techniques such as Tonglen and loving kindness are practiced to cultivate bodhicitta. We recommend adding heart-opening practices like these to awaken our intelligence within. Buddhist monk Pema Chodron, quote, "Bodhicitta is our heart, our wounded, softened heart. Right down there in the thick of things, we discover the love that will not die. This love is bodhicitta. It is gentle and warm. It is clear and sharp. It is open and spacious. The awakened heart of bodhicitta is the basic goodness of all beings," end quote. When things fall apart. His Holiness the Dalai Lama, quote, "Bodhicitta is the medicine which revives and gives life to every sentient being who even hears of it. When you engage in fulfilling the needs of others, your own needs are fulfilled as a byproduct," end quote. The Path to Tranquility. Often the hardest person to cultivate love for is yourself, yet that's the person which most needs our love. Creating a positive, loving relationship with yourself is step one to opening your heart center. We believe in self-love and self-care. A whole, well, happy being is the most impactful force for spiritual awakening. Spiritual Psychology of Louise Hay, quote, "Remember, you have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens," end quote. You can heal your life. Sufi Islam, quote, "Why are you knocking at every other door? Go knock at the door of your own heart," end quote. Rumi. Service to others is another way of opening our heart center. But we cannot care for others if we are not stable. Care for others begins with self-care. When you are ready, open your heart to include others with devotional service. Extend your hand and help along the next one in line. The more of us there are, the larger our heart-centered force becomes. Buddhism, quote, "Every day, think as you wake up. Today, I am fortunate to have woken up. I am alive. I have a precious human life. I am not going to waste it. I am going to use all my energies to develop myself, to expand my heart out to others, to achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all living beings. I am going to have kind thoughts towards others. I am not going to get angry or think badly about others. I am going to benefit others as much as I can." End quote. His Holiness the Dalai Lama, A Precious Human Life. Islam quotes, "They ask you, O Prophet, what they should spend in charity. Say, whatever you spend is good. It must be for parents and relatives and orphans and those in want, and for wayfarers. And whatever you do for them, that is good. Allah knows it well." End quote. The Quran, Surah 2, Al-Baqarah 2, 215. Christianity quote, "This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I have loved you." End quote. Holy Bible, John 15:12. Forgiveness is a powerful divine quality of the heart, only achieved by the courageous and strong. With each passing breath, we exhale and let things go. We ask that you attempt to forgive not only others, but also yourself. To be brave and forgive whatever needs to be forgiven wholeheartedly. Today is a new day with new opportunities. So take in a new breath. Align with this breath and the spirit of forgiveness. See where it may lead. Hindu philosophy of Mahatma Gandhi, quote, "The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong." End quote. All men are brothers. Autobiographical reflection. Spiritual psychology of Louise Hay, quote, "Love is always the answer to healing of any sort, and the pathway to love is forgiveness." End quote. You Can Heal Your Life 70. Islam, quote, "And you do not do evil to those who do evil to you, but you deal with them with forgiveness and kindness." Sahih al-Bukhari 21:25. Christianity, quote, "And be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you." End quote. Holy Bible, Ephesians 4:32. Stoic philosophy, quote, "Forgiveness is better than revenge, for forgiveness is the sign of a gentle nature, but revenge is the sign of a savage nature." End quote. Epictetus. Your heart is always with you, always working within you, never asking for anything, just selflessly beating on and on. Tune into your heart and find abundant love overflowing within. Now share that frequency, for we believe love is the answer, and somehow humanity has always known this.